Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Critics Collective. And today we're going to be talking about Alien Earth episode 8, which is the last episode of the season. Um, Not the ending I was expecting, because it's like it built up everything in a way where I guess my own ignorance, I thought something else was going to happen. But it's not quite the ending I was expecting, with everything unraveling as far as the kids finding out what type of person boy is, what type of corporation they're really eh, working for. Then you have Wendy, who's basically has this moment where she's basically telling the kids like the actual story of Peter Pan, and not the Disney version, but the actual story of Peter Pan and what happened with Peter and how he kidnapped Wendy's daughter and all that. But with even at the beginning of the episode, you see that the xenomorph was going around killing all the Prodigy soldiers, and finally you get that scene with Boy again. He wants to get a human, but he wants somebody weak. But later turns out to be he wants to choose Wendy's brother Joe. Overall, good episode. Um, I kind of thought, with there was gonna be some type of scene where the eye tentacle monster was gonna get inside. The way Boy was talking about it, they were gonna lean towards him getting inside somebody's body and have that conversation with Boy, where we understand what this creature actually wants. But I didn't get that. Overall, the ending where the way it ended, kind of not really a cliffhanger. It was just it was just dull to me. But I understand where they're going with that, as far as now that the kids basically have control of that island, and Wendy has control of two xenomorph now, and you have Kirsch, who's injured from his fight with Morrow, but also now the kids have basically taken over the whole island, and you kind of see what that giant creature who's on the wall, that kind of like tree like thing, what this does when it like how it eats other creatures. um and you did even get a scene where that tentacle monster was trying to get inside Joe's body, but it ended up escaping, and you find out that Autumn is actually a robot. So a lot was revealed as that, but you could see in this episode that the difference between Prodigy and Weyland-Yutani as far as corporation, when Yutani's kind of more experienced, where Prodigy is run by this young kid who's a hothead, who has you find out he has somewhat of a short temper tantrum issue. So that's that. But I'm pretty sure next season, with the way the kids are still behaving like kids, that somehow either Kirsch or Prodigy is going to come out on top of in a way, because now they have them all in the cell. Kirsch, Prodigy, even Morrow, they're going to end up working together. I feel that's what's going to happen in season 2. I still don't know if Wendy's going to be the Women in the Dark, which is the Xenomorph goddess, or they're gonna lean towards something else. Because again, I haven't read much into that lore when it comes to the Aliens series. It's mainly movies, but again, overall, okay episode. Um, it's just now you have Wendy coping with the fact that you can't coexist with human, because they're selfish and all the other bad things about human. But you also have Smee and Slightly, who Smee, I would say, is still the one that acts the most innocent out of everybody. But him and Slightly still have that secret where they well, technically Slightly kill Arthur because he allowed him to get face hugger to attach to him. But speaking of Arthur, now at the end of the episode, you see that the tentacle monster was able to get inside his head and control his dead body. So I don't know if he's going to be able to communicate um, with that body, or what that eye tentacle monster has learned from, because apparently it learns from watching. So what it has learned. So overall, again, okay episode. Can't wait to see what happens in season 2. Gonna look further into the lore, but since this is the last episode of the season, I'm gonna go ahead and give this show its accolades. And as you guys well aware, over here at the Critics Collective, we like to give shows and TV and movies their accolades. And 5 accolades for excellent, 4 for good, 3 for average, 2 below average, 1 poor quality, and 0 horrible. Even though I was quite excited as far as the last episode goes. I'm gonna give this show a 4. It was a good introduction to the aliens. It wasn't bad, it wasn't excellent, but it was a good show for the Alien franchise, and especially where it falls in the timeline as far as the Alien series. But definitely can't wait to see what happens next season, because now I'm very interested. I might do a rewatch to just do a deeper dive as far as the season go. But overall, it was a good series. Definitely enjoyed it. But guys, if you watch the whole season for Alien Earth, let us know what you think in the comment down below. Let us know what your prediction for the next season, what's going to happen. If you read the lore as far as Alien goes, let us know. Do you think Wendy is the alien going to end up being the alien goddess, the woman in the dark, or is she going to be something else? But please let us know what you think in the comment down below. But y'all have a good day, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. We'll see you soon.